Hi, in this video, I'm going to talk about virtual trade shows, but not in just any general way, but rather from the perspective of exhibiting company. So much emphasis has been placed on attendee engagement, like how many signups or how many hours of content are watched, etc. But all too often, it seems like companies that pay good money to become a sponsor or an exhibitor at some of these shows is overlooked when success is measured at these virtual events. I mean, after all, if it wasn't for you and your marketing dollars, there wouldn't even be very many B2B shows to begin with. For virtual trade shows to survive and thrive, it has to make sense for both attendees and exhibitors. If exhibiting companies don't walk away with enough value, these online trade shows are just glorified webinars, pumping content to the masses without making any meaningful connections. Hi, I'm Jeff with Production Clicks, and over the past year, the exhibition industry has found itself needing to make some big changes to still be able to make some meaningful connections between attendees and exhibitors. Some of these changes include the virtual trade shows, now that in-person events essentially have both hands tied behind its back. So is this new wave of mass live online attendees a glorified YouTube stream? Or is it the new frontier of product discovery and how suppliers and buyers are connected? I wanted to know, so I posed the question to hundreds of exhibiting B2B companies to find out. The question polled was, have you exhibited at a virtual trade show? And if so, how would you rate your experience? The results are in, so let's take a look. After polling hundreds of B2B exhibiting companies across all industries, we received the following breakdown. The highest percentage of respondents, at over 29%, said that they have not yet exhibited at a virtual trade show. That is almost 1/3 of companies that we asked that have not yet tested the waters, almost 1 year into the pandemic. Next, according to our findings, a little under 22% of those asked said that they had exhibited virtually and that it was very worthwhile. 26% of survey respondents said that they had exhibited virtually and that the results were so-so, while approximately 23% said that it was, quote, a waste of time. When adding them all up, we found that just over 1 in 5 companies had both exhibited at a virtual trade show and found it to be very worthwhile, leaving almost 4 out of 5 companies either not participating at all or participating with lackluster results. So let me ask you, based on your experience, do you agree or disagree with these survey results? Now, keep in mind, this new virtual format is new for everyone, including the participants, the exhibitors, and definitely the associations that are producing these shows. From what I am hearing, the results also vary by industry. Some industries are better suited for making connections online, whereas other industries such as apparel or heavy equipment or other verticals in the physical world need more touch and see and are better suited in person. Okay, so personally, I see virtual as having a place going forward once we can all gather safely again, but more so as a bolt-on feature for in-person trade shows, while virtual only will work for some industries or be a tool for making connections in between the larger annual get-togethers. The ability to reach hundreds, thousands, or even tens of thousands outside the walls of a convention center is too attractive to pass up. Exhibitors just might be pleasantly surprised by this new expanded reach. It's entirely possible that the high-value contacts, such as business owners and decision makers, will attend in person while others may attend virtually. The fact is that convention centers are already equipping their buildings with high-speed internet and building out broadcast studios to pump out content direct from the show floor. In a way, our old economy B2B trade shows have become the new frontier in the tech space, which is really exciting. I think the pie is about to get a whole lot bigger. It's hard to plan an expense-paid business trip for the whole family to attend Disneyland if you don't have a convention to go to. The entire world relies on people connecting with other people. I mean, not everything can just run on Amazon. Or can it? Please check out the show notes below for a link to the survey results and other resources. Thanks and bye for now.